So, how's the stream been going? Oh my god, we've been delayed for that long? Oh, no, that's a different match. It's just that they're comedically on the same map, so you need to get address. Oh. Oh, I'm testing a different map. Okay. Hi guys. Yeah. Welcome back to the Focus Vision Technology Report. This I'm next to Fr05tyGD and Ostiminum. This is Ostiminum's pick. TT1. The Muskie Thrust. Wow. Hey, yo. The Muskie Thrust. Currently, right now, Akari Hanao versus Zay is also happening. And they also were comedically also playing Hard Rock 1. So, but I left before the winner is revealed here. So, right now, let's just focus on this match right here. Honestly, I like the song. It's very funky, very jazzy. Also, apologies again for the delays. You know, things happen. That's out of our nature. It's out of control. That's very fine. Expect things can happen like that. We'll be starting soon with the DT1 pick here. So, ganbarimasu, do your best. I'm excited to see what happens here. That's not musky or rusty. Oh, yeah, that's a panic here. Now it's Ostiminum's lead right here. Of course, this is only barely a fourth. Heck, I'd even say an eighth of the map right now. But it's still very, very close so far for the map right here. Honestly, I think Ostiminum is kind of locked in. Great double time accuracy, a little bit more frosty. Kind of just barely holding on to that 96. Ostiminum trying to climb back to 99 here. Only a quarter of the way there. But a lead is definitely prominent right now, albeit I don't know how much longer that lead's gonna hold up. So, riding into a little bit of a solo section here, I think. But this map, I actually do really enjoy this map a lot. I don't know if this is map rock. I don't exactly remember the genre. But, you know, it's kind of electro swingy. If there are any, like, music fans, I'd probably offended you, and I'm sorry for that. But we're only, like, let's say, like, 20% left of the map. It's very... Okay, the lead is kind of closed in. It went from like 20,000 to almost 20,000. I did see it go up as high as 11,000 at one point, but at this point there's not much map left. We just have to close that like that. Ostiminum keeping things close. 15,100 to 21, 16,000 points separate the two. So it's still very close. So, you never know. We might be able to see a tiebreaker soon. Yeah, this match has actually been quite balanced so far. I guess for the other match, Prima 2 is happening, but scoreboard, I'm not sure of that. Let's see what map Frosty will be picking here. Ooh, okay. For those interested in the Akari Hanao versus Zay match, it's 4-3 in. It's 4-3 Akari's favor, but Akari has picked DT2, but again, this doesn't really matter. This is not the match. But it is match point for another match currently happening right now. And Frosty maybe trying to win as much as possible here. That leaves only Nomad 1 and Hidden 2 available for play here. And based off of my record, off qualifier scores, we're kind of getting closer to that range. Frosty is not good at Hidden. But is Ostiminum good at Hidden? No, they're both kind of bad at Hidden, I think. But I think, if memory serves me right, nope, Hidden is a horrible gamble. So, pick your poison. You wanna, if you're Ostiminum, you either wanna do the Nomad 1 pick, which again, you kinda get gapped on, or the Hidden pick, which again, you also get gapped on. Ooh, might be a good pick here for Ostiminum. Ostiminum is kind of backed up into a wall here, not having a lot of safe picks right now. So yeah, ooh, okay, Ostiminum on Hidden. That's quite a interesting gamble. I'm not sure which pick was banned or who banned what. Oh no, Ostiminum. The miss. This a little bit early on. Frosty kind of stabilizing back on up. It's looking a little bit rough for Ostiminum. But I hope if you're Ostiminum, you're a Hidden player, you just gotta feel the song. You gotta anticipate, get that urge when that song, like when that part of the song is gonna hit and when the notes show up. Frosty is kind of having little to no issues right now. I'd say they're kind of cruising to this point here. Cruising to the match point at least, but not over until it's over. You never know. Frosty might like shut down their computer for some reason. And then the point just goes to Ostiminum. Alright, we're getting a wind instrument solo. Ostiminum. It's a misses. One third there. They cannot see each other's scores. It's close. It's tense. I think that's the better word to phrase it as. It's a tense situation. Because right now Frosty, only 20% of the map left. Frosty's got a big chance right here. Chance to capitalize, win this point at least. We're closing in on the map here. Ooh, Frosty able to get the 1 million. Very nice. 14,100. 16, actually. 16,100 miss. No miss. Ostiminum. Very respectable effort. 787k. It's Frosty's match point here, but up when you see it. Hold on. No, I didn't screenshot on time. And no one won. Okay. I definitely think Hidden was not Ostiminum's plan because I did see that Ostiminum didn't ban Hidden 1, which shows that I don't think that the Hidden skills are super confident. Right now, It seems like Frosty might be anticipating a tiebreaker here. But based off what I saw, based off qualifiers, I think Frosty on paper has the better Nomad 1 advantage. I think. Because Frosty scored number 2 overall, while Ostiminum is a very respectable 14th place. So I'm not counting on either player just yet, because I do want to see what happens, and I'm really hoping that this match does go to tiebreaker. And where are we? Oh, Akari Hanao and Zay will be going to tiebreaker here. The Size versus Max Layer plays. Max Layer plays on match point, but his Size's pick on Fremont 2. We just saw that map earlier. We'll be starting the Nomad 1 pick here. It seems like a very close matches, I think. So much closer than you'd think they would be. So it kind of shows that seeding, anything can happen. The seeding is just kind of some sort of expectation, and it has its perks as well, but not and fully enough. But Ostiminum kind of locking in. I think Frosty might have a little bit of difficulty when it comes to like accuracy, maybe. I don't want to say it's a consistency problem, because I understand Frosty's UR is kind of tilting to the left, and have to pace themselves a little bit. Ostiminum fairly in the center, albeit right leaning. Only 4,100 something points separate them right now. Ostiminum still with a double S, but Frosty still holding a very respectable 99.4. Is that no fill indicator, the tiny white dot below the numbers? Ooh, but Ostiminum a third of the way there, so long as no bad misses happen. Frosty heading into the first KI here. 6,000 points is what Frosty is trailing by. If this match goes to tiebreaker, I will be eating Squid Game noodles. This is just an excuse for me to eat the noodles, man. I bought that in Singapore a few months ago, but that's not important right now. Ostiminum, still, never mind. I didn't even get to finish my sentence for that. Still halfway through though, and they're able to, and that's maybe the first 100 I've seen from that. And Frosty with a 96.1. Still respectable. They can see each other's scores right now. They can see how close this match is. Maybe 1 to 3 100s are separating these two right now. Both are kind of tapping, getting their rhythm sense back in. Don't be distracted right now. 4,132 is the score. There's a gap, that difference distance from seeing a tiebreaker or a victory or a loss even. This match is much closer than expected. And you can see Ostiminum's bar hit, the HP bar, it hit first over Frosty, so it's definitely an indicator on how much more ahead Ostiminum is compared to Frosty in terms of the accuracy department right now. Another 100 though, I think. Yeah, it went from 6K to 4K. All Ostiminum has to do right now is to close out this performance. Another 100 against Frosty right now. Nomad ones are always a battle of consistency right here. I think their accuracies have kind of stabilized again. It's just 6,000 points that separate these two again. Ooh, tiny sliver right there. Ostiminum just has to close out. No silly 100, no silly misses. We will be going to a tiebreaker. Hold your breath right here, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. We will be heading to a tiebreaker, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary friends. Ostiminum with a 2-100 performance, really respectable. Closes it out, not fully, but enough to go to a tiebreaker. Frosty with only 500, still respectable, but at the same time, it's just not enough when you compare it to what the performance that Ostiminum has been giving. Don't worry, Ostiminum, you will be playing your Minecraft sooner or later, man. But we've got a tiebreaker to finish, so let's see what happens. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, if you're just tuning in, we just witnessed a 6,197 point difference between Frosty GD and Ostiminum. Ostiminum with 2 100s, Frosty with 5. We'll be heading to our tiebreaker here. Yeah, Polish is Hayes of Holy Kurva, man. Yes, this is a tiebreaker. They have gone the distance. But is this losers? I really need to fact check myself on this. Log in. I gotta see the schedule. No, this is losers. Though, oh my god, the winner of this match will be fighting the winner of Zay versus Akari and now the other match that's happening as we speak. Okay, but I think their match should be finished. Oh, Zay winning by 32,940. The winner of this match will be fighting Zay in the next day. So the battle's not over yet, so just have to see what happens. I don't know if I'm gonna have another commentator join me right here, but I guess I'll say right here. Good effort from Akari Hanao. Good effort. They went to tiebreaker. I might have backseated a little bit, but not too much. We'll get into a tiebreaker here in a little bit of a moment. There we go. The map is starting. Ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary friends, if you just tuned in, once again, we are on tiebreaker point after Ostiminum went for a 2-100 performance on Nomad 1 to beat Frosty's 5-100s. 6,197 points was the difference. It was very close all the way. At one point, even like 4,000. I don't think Ostiminum hit a finisher right. They're both double S-ing, but I think it was a finisher thing. So yeah, technically the lead is Frosty's, unless... Oh, I didn't even notice, that's why. Frosty has a hard rock on. They're modding the tiebreaker. I didn't think we were gonna see a mod. But obviously, when you have a mod, you have a better chance of winning, considering you have 60,000 extra points to be working off of. But realistically speaking, both players are hitting a double S. Frosty's, you are kind of very centered, very stable. Same with Ostiminum. Oh! There's a... Hello? Okay, we're back. Yeah, Frosty with the miss though! And a lot of 100s. That's not helping Frosty's case right now. Ostiminum is actually holding on to a lead with a double S. Not even halfway there yet. But Ostiminum has that fighting spirit in them. And fighting spirit to keep on playing. Ooh, but a slip up is traded though! Very close match so far. Frosty doing as much as they can. Remember, they've still got the hard rock advantage. They can score many more points than Ostiminum with the right conditions with the 100s. Frosty's sitting a little bit late. It's slipping little by little. Ostiminum, the underdog in this situation right now. Only halfway there. Ostiminum using as much of that accuracy as possible. Gets a bunch of 100s. But Frosty with another miss is not helping this case right now. Man, it reminds me of when I had to go to a tiebreaker before in my first ever Taiko match. But I'm not important right now. These two fighters are important right here. But opponents, warriors, well respected. Frosty and Ostiminum were... Ooh, there's our BPM change in the section. This is why I think this map is really fun. I think with Hard Rock, it's very much a little bit harder because, you know, you gotta get more precise with your timing. The BPM is only slowly starting to claw its way back to original speed. But this is, you gotta feel the song here, especially when it comes to these soft lands. There we go, we're back to regular speed here. As long as Ostiminum doesn't miss again, I'd say this is a very fair chance for Ostiminum to make the comeback here. Frosty got a lot to catch up on. I don't know if it's able to claw it back. At the low mic test. We're closing the map out right here. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner for this match, Ostiminum. Very, very strong 961,000 point lead here. 12,100, only one miss. Frosty. I definitely think that without the misses, it probably would have won. But the misses definitely sold a little bit for Frosty here. Unfortunate that this had to happen, but this was definitely one of the closest matches. For sure. We've actually gotten quite a few tiebreakers, and it's only been starting. C33 will be moving on. If the bracket is right, they will be fighting Zay, who also, comedically, just won a tiebreaker against Akari Hanao. Yeah, that's right. That's 5-4. Yeah. Another double Filipino fight will be happening tomorrow. Stay tuned so you can see what happens. And I believe that's all the matches we need to worry about right now. The other matches will probably start to happen about 15 UTC. Very, very impressive performances so far. I definitely think this is one of the busiest brackets with a lot of potential here. Do you have schedules, Epsilon? If we can transition into that. There we go. An hour ago, we had My Angel Chen versus Anthony OL or OI. I don't remember who won that match. If memories, I think My Angel Chen won that. I think. But I really need to fact check whatever that is. But this is losers bracket. If you can scroll down, you'll see New Penny versus Johnny the GD noob. That happened. Gianni already won. That's what I remember from that. Yeah. So Sizer versus Max Layer plays 43 minutes ago. I think Max Layer plays 1-5-3. And then that's all the matches that happened so far. You'll be seeing. Yeah, okay, scroll down. Soft Bunny versus Naughty F at about 16 minutes from now. I don't think we'll be streaming the 15 UTC matches. If you want to scroll down as well to see the other match happening at the same time. We'll be having Quail Lover versus Poofy Eevee. So both matches will be happening at the same time. There's a 16 UTC match that will be happening, but we'll get there when we get there. But once again, this has just been Farmer Brown. Again, really sorry that the stream started a little bit late, but you know, things happen, and you can't control everything. So we apologize for that, but also thank you so much for watching. We'll see you whenever the next match is happening. Keep on drumming. See ya.